Well, nearly 8 years after the U.S. made history by electing Barack Obama as the nation's first African-American president, he stressed to new graduates at Howard University that more work needs to be done to improve race relations in the U.S. DeMarco Morgan has more.
As his presidency nears its end, Barack Obama made himself right at home at Howard University.
HU!
Telling the more than 2,000 graduates times have changed.
Let me say something that may be controversial, and that is this. America is a better place today than it was when I graduated from college. I graduated in 1983.
He also dug deep into race relations.
The overall unemployment rate is 5%, but the black unemployment rate is almost 9%. But we've still got a gender gap when a black woman working full-time still earns just 66% of what a white man gets paid. We've got a justice gap. Black men are about 6 times likelier to be in prison right now than white men.
The first African-American president has been forced to walk a fine line on race. Today, he told the graduates to embrace their roots.
Be confident in your heritage. Be confident in your blackness.
The most poignant moment came when the president singled out student Sierra Jefferson for her against-long-odds journey to graduation day.
Sierra grew up in Detroit and was raised by a poor single mom who worked 7 days a week in an auto plant. And for a time, her family found themselves without a place to call home. And today, like many of you, Sierra's the first in her family to graduate from college. And people like Sierra are why I remain optimistic about America.
Whether his message was about race or the economy, President Obama offered himself up to the class of 2016 as an example of how bright their future can be.
And when your journey seems too hard, and when you run into a chorus of cynics who tell you that you're being foolish to keep believing, you might say to yourself a little phrase that I've found handy these last 8 years. Yes, we can.
DeMarco Morgan, CBS News, New York.